swearing. "You still need to improve your footwork," Acubans called out. The copy of Professor Sarva watching that duel gave him a disapproving look. "Please refrain from giving students advice during their duels." Acubans pretended not to hear. It wasn't like Professor Sarva could do anything. The Nightfeld family practically owned the school. But regardless of Acubans' feedback, Darshan Jain was holding his own. He was a no-name scholarship student, a commoner by mage standards, and his specialty was magical research, not fighting. Still, he had strong enough magic to win most fights, especially with the pointers that Acubans and I were giving him, as long as he wasn't being pitted against someone with a much more powerful bloodline. Thanks to Acubans' string pulling, he was consistently getting matched with other no-names, vassals, and weaker Great House students nowadays. Even when he lost, he wasn't getting beaten up the same way he used to be. And when he won, he was merciful. He pinned down his opponent, a vassal boy, neatly and cleanly. The walls came down after a count of 10, and I ran over to check on him. "I'm fine, Cass," he laughed. But his brown eyes went warm and gentle behind his glasses as he looked at me. He was thin and angular, with dark skin and black hair that, unlike Acubans, was unruly by nature rather than nurture. He was tall enough that he had to lean down to kiss me, a little shyly, affection overcoming his natural introversion. Together, we headed out into the sunny December afternoon. "Well, that's our first semester at Wraithwood. You're going home after this too, right?" I said to Darshan, hooking my arm around his. He leaned into me a little. "Yeah, I'll get to see my sister again. It's been a while." Darshan had opened up a lot more about his own life as we'd gotten closer, venturing past the subjects of nerdery that we'd first bonded over. I knew now that he had a much older sister, already married, who normally lived on the other side of the country. "Hope you can survive that brand new nephew of yours. This one makes 3, right?" "Oh, the older ones won't be so bad, at least," said Darshan with a grin. "I've been picking up random gross facts about the alchemical uses of demon poop just for them. They love me. If only you could distract babies with trivia, too." I laughed. "Good luck, and try not to get puked on." The air was chilly, but the sun shone warm on my face through the bare branches of the trees that ran down either side of the lane. I shut my eyes, letting a rosy glow filter through my eyelids. As the half-human bastard daughter of Priam Redbriar, the most powerful figure in mage society before his death, I'd spent most of my life confined inside the gilded cage of Redbriar Manor. Just a few months ago, I'd been a prisoner at the mercy of my stepsister Cly, enduring abuse and exploitation, while her mother Leda held my mother as hostage. The only freedom I'd been able to find was through pretending to be Cly, and taking her place at school whenever she decided it was too hard for her. And even for that, I'd paid in blood. But now, through my desperate gambit, my mom and I were free at last from the clutches of House Redbriar. I was attending Wraithwood Academy under my own name, dating 2 amazing guys who made me feel happier than I had in years. It was hard to believe sometimes how much my life had changed for the better. I reached out and pulled them closer, Acubans on the left, Darshan on the right. I just wanted to feel them, solid and warm and real. "You'll like Nightfeld Manor," Acubans assured me. "I'll show you all the cool places and secret passages. Most importantly, Arcturus is going to be gone the whole time." "For the Winter Council, I'd imagine," said Darshan. "Arcturus says he expects a long meeting this time," said Acubans, pleased, "especially with the current member situation." 3 new members, said Darshan, with quiet pride in his voice. "And there will be more to come. That's something to be happy about." Mage society was obsessed about bloodlines and magical power, so of course the governing council was structured around both. Seats were normally passed down through families, but they could also be won through a duel by someone whose family didn't already